How many times do we hear from our moms, when is the kid coming? And when you gonna get married? You dating? You dating anybody? You know what I'm saying? You hear that so much. And I think naturally that puts pressure on people to, man, the next person I date, I'm gonna date with a purpose. Hey, what up everybody, man? Welcome back to Relating with Josh. If this is your first time over here, definitely make sure you show the channel some love. I definitely truly appreciate that. I want to get into today is a little bit of, it's you know what I'm saying, it's a couple topics. I want to get into deal breakers, red flags, and you know what I'm saying, how they contribute, you know what I'm saying, to the downfall of relationships or even marriage. So first off, you know, I come from parents that have been married for almost, 30 years. And you know, for me, since I was a little kid, of course, you know, growing up, you believe in the Disney fantasy that you want to be married. But as you get older and you get wiser, you know what I'm saying, you start to realize, like, dang, man, like, people just get married for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? And for somebody like me, I believe in paying attention to the red flags because I understand that deal breakers are important. Because when I look around at just all the examples in my life or people I know, or you know what I'm saying, people you work with, you see a lot of people are married, but they're miserable. And the reason why it's like that is because it could be a little bit of everything. But the point I want to speak from is the scarcity mindset of, like, you feel like that's the only person for you, or you're taking the first person that gives you some attention. And a lot of people have that one-itis mindset and they just go for it. You know what I'm saying? They go for anything that comes to them. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a bad way to kind of go out. And then, you know what I'm saying, for two, we don't even put a lot of stock into things. Like, I don't even think people understand, like, yo, if she's Catholic and you Christian, I don't know if that's going to work out. What's going to happen? Yeah, y'all love each other, but what's going to happen if you have kids? And you know what I'm saying, she wants to go to the Catholic church and you want to go to the Baptist church. That's a deal breaker. So you have to have those non-negotiables or else it's not gonna freaking work. You know what I'm saying? So going back to deal breakers, a lot of people just feel like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I want to be married so bad because, you know what I'm saying, like, everybody in my family's getting married. And especially from a man aspect, how many times do we hear from our moms, when is the kid coming? You know what I'm saying? When, you know what I'm saying? When is this gonna happen? When you gonna get married? You dating? You dating anybody? You know what I'm saying? You hear that so much. And I think naturally that puts pressure on people to, man, the next person I date, I'm gonna date with a purpose and I'm gonna get married to them. And I think you have to have that mindset of, I'm gonna get what I want. So when I settle, it's gonna be for what I want. Because obviously you're not gonna get everything you want. But deal breakers are important because when you're discussing marriage, you're talking about forever. So you definitely want to do that with somebody that has the correct qualifications. You know, just like when you go for a job, you know what I'm saying? When you go for it, if they require a master's degree and you don't have a master's degree, you're most likely not going to get that job. It don't matter what you did before. It doesn't matter. You don't meet the qualifications. You know, a lot of us, it goes back to self-respect. We don't have that respect for ourselves to have requirements and standards for other people that come in our life. So guess what? You just tolerate anything. And also too, and the thing is with this topic, you can touch into so many places, but even the ability to be alone and mastering being alone, a lot of people are afraid to be by themselves or die alone. So therefore, they gotta be with somebody. But if you look at the reality of things is, you know what I'm saying, you came into this earth alone, so you're gonna go out alone. If you want to be really realistic. So that's my thing with deal breakers. They're very important. I think a lot of us don't love ourselves enough. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, we take anything that comes, or we try to, you know, we get with somebody, they don't want us like that, so we chase and pursue them, even though they said they don't want a relationship. So it's a lot of factors that contribute, but you know what I'm saying, I think the biggest message to get from this video is that you gotta have standards for yourself. Because when you have standards for yourself and what you expect, you won't accept nothing less. And that's the biggest thing. And the way you get to that is by working on yourself, focusing on yourself, spending time with yourself, meditating, having hobbies, you know what I'm saying, and loving your life. Those are the things that you have to do to be able to build those standards up and that confidence, so that way you can have requirements. You got to treat yourself like a business. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can't just come in. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that requirements that you need. Now, the list don't need to be 10 pages long, but you need to have those 4 or 5 things that you expect out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what gets most of us in trouble, because we feel like we can't do no better. You know what I'm saying? So that's my message for today, guys. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.